Hi there, I'm Java Jim with First Line Equipment. Welcome back to our YouTube channel here. And here's another segment on the Rancilio Silvia Pro dual boiler espresso machine. And as you can see here, this machine's been a little workhorse here for us. We're testing it. It's the first, one of the first units that actually came into the USA. They offered it to me to test, and it's a solid little machine here. And today, we're going to make an espresso cappuccino, pretty much, I'm gonna say, or I said espresso cappuccino, it's actually a cappuccino or a latte, and probably more of a nice latte with really good micro froth on this machine. So dual boiler launching here in 2020. Originally the machines were supposed to come by October, but now we're looking at November of 2020, mid-November into Rancilio, and then basically the machines are coming to us, and we will bench test every single machine with water. The reason is we do that for every machine just in case something happened in shipping. We want to make sure everything is leaving here perfectly. So you may find the box open, that's because we opened the box. You may find additional packaging material inside, that's because we put additional packaging material so the machines have a less chance of getting damaged by our friends in the brown trucks and in the white trucks, and as sometimes maybe even the white and blue trucks. So a good warm up, 45 minutes for this machine. Can be cheated down to about 30. I don't recommend it, but 45 minutes is really a good warm-up time. You want the brass stainless steel to get good heating on the thermal mass, so you make a quality espresso. That's really the most important. You're probably wondering what is right here, and you're gonna have to wait till the very end to find out what's under this paper right here. You may see it, but you'll find out what it is and what is it used for. So stick around to find out what's right there. Now, again, the machine's warmed up. We have the light here for the steam boiler. If it's not on, hit the steam switch, okay? Turn it on and off. So we want to make sure that that's on. Here it is blinking, and you want to have some good steam ready to go. So the portafilter, it's got to be so hot that you cannot keep your hand on it. If you can keep your hand on it, espresso is going to come out horrible, okay? So you want to be able to get that nice and hot. Good 45-minute warm-up time is going to do it. Even here, it's going to get a little warm on the brown handle, plastic handle. So it's late in the day here while I'm taping, so a little frazzled. Every day is amazingly busy here at First Line. So we're gonna grind some coffee. One of the previous videos, we had a Rocky grinder. That thing just walked it. I mean, things are selling so quickly here at First Line. It's gone already. So we're gonna use another grinder back here. Not gonna mention the name of it. And as I always say, you wanna overfill the basket, or if you can measure it out. And I didn't even calibrate the grinder, so espresso may come out a little fast, may come out a little slow. You kind of want the level of the, as I always say, the level of the coffee to the level of the rim, and take off the excess. So I'm going to grind just a little bit more. You can also do a little knock and then go over without pressing down, level it out, and I can even get a little more in here. And now I probably have a little too much, so I'll take the excess off. 90-degree angle, fingers on both sides. Okay, you can keep the portafilter down. You want a nice even tamp. A lot of times I like to have this rim of the tamper go to the rim of the basket. This one is going to be touching the screen. And need to get a espresso demi-tasse cup. So I'll be right back. Or even a regular cup. Should visit our showroom. It's a little on the small side, but it's very effective. So I'm gonna get a nice cup here from another company. Put that there. Now, cup's cold. Let's get a little hot water. preheat the cup. Right now we're at 202. It's kind of my favorite temp, 202, 203. Okay, cup's gonna be a little warm. If you don't preheat the cup, you might complain your espresso is too cold. If you're drinking straight espresso, also it can degrade the flavor profile. So let's make our espresso. And it should come out between 5 and 7 seconds. Should get some nice little mouse tails there. And it's coming out great. Okay. Now there are 2 vibration pumps. Whoop. We have about 1.5 ounces to 2 ounces. I'm eyeballing it. Put that on the side. Now, if you're fast and good, you can do both at the same time. So what does that tell you? Maybe I'm not fast and good. I don't want things to go very fast during the video. So now for steaming the milk for, say, a latte, you could take the wand and you want to bleed it here. Or if you want to bleed into a different cup. Okay, we'll close that. And you're going to get your milk. 20-ounce pitcher is really nice. 33 is good. Fill it up about a third, 25%, a third of the way, maybe 50%. And basically, we'll get that on the side. Now, the steam wand does get hot, okay? So that's why they put the grip on here. It does get a little on the hot side. And then there are different techniques for frothing milk. Whatever works for you. You'll see videos, people saying, or baristas saying, this is the way you gotta do it, or that's the way you gotta do it. As long as you can achieve with the froth, the micro froth that you like, what works best for you, your technique, your steaming pitcher, and your type of milk can impact the way you're gonna froth milk. So one thing that you could do here is put this pitcher right below the surface of the milk and open the steam valve, and you're gonna get some velocity. Now some people like to go on the side and get velocity going sideways, some down the middle with the velocity going towards the outside. Okay, you want to get rid of the big bubbles. Now I do use fat-free milk, which is a little more challenging to get a froth, and once it gets too hot to the touch, dive in and then close the valve. Couple knocks. Okay, got a nice micro froth going here, and pour down the side. I am not a latte artist, I can tell you right now. You want to talk about espresso machines and technical? I'm the man. You want to talk about latte art? Not me. Okay, so there we have a nice cappuccino or latte. Very good texture in there, very, very good. Now, cleaning the steam wand, really important to do it right away. We sell these special steam wand sponges, probably the only company in the United States that have them right now. Nice and clean. You can use the other side. These are typically good for about 6 days, and there will be a link down below on our website. When you turn the steam knob closed, to close the valve, sometimes milk will siphon up backwards a little bit, so that's why you want to kind of bleed it out, and in case there's any milk there. So don't use the sponge for anything else except the steam wand, because it basically you don't want it to contaminate from a counter or from something else. And then the portafilter, make sure you knock out the coffee. The reason is if you leave the puck in here, the oils are going to go back up into the dispersion screen, and you'll get rancid tasting espresso. So that is pretty much it on how to make a latte with micro froth. And like I said, so you can even make a cappuccino. Very, very good. Now, tampers included, as we've gone over before. What is under the paper here? You're probably saying, what is it? It is actually rubbing alcohol, okay? And we have some paper towels. You could buy a stainless steel cleaner for the Rancilio Silvia Pro or even the Silvia, but one of the tricks that we do here at First Line when we're cleaning machines is we'll just take a little bit of this rubbing alcohol, put it on the paper, and just clean the stainless steel. And I know it's really hard to get alcohol right now. I got lucky getting this during this coronavirus epidemic, but it works. And I was able to get some in the past week at the local supermarket. And you can clean the front. I don't recommend using it in the portafilter. Don't recommend on the wand, but pretty much any body part that you want to clean up and get fingerprints off or any type of stains, you can get off. So it does a really good job. We've been using this for years. You can use a stainless steel polish if you want, but I think the alcohol works wonders. And it does a really, really good job. And from what we've used on the machines, it doesn't really do any damage from what we've seen. So rubbing alcohol for cleaning the surface works really good on this machine. It works on pretty much a lot of stainless steel machines. I wouldn't say aluminum. So any machines that have aluminum bases or aluminum finishes, I would not use it. But for stainless, really, really good. So that's Rancilio Silvia or Miss Silvia Pro dual boiler espresso machine, making espresso, and you can make cappuccinos, micro froth lattes, and the machine works well. And if you noticed, it was pretty fast. Is that as fast as a commercial machine? No, but it's pretty fast for a machine in this class. And that's why we really like the Rancilio Silvia dual boiler espresso machine. Have a wonderful day.